What's up everyone and welcome back to episode 5 of Lineart Until I'm Famous. Today we are working on a character in a micro bikini, and I want to use this piece to talk about one of the biggest traps in character art, the symmetry. A lot of artists obsessed over making both sides of a body identical. But the human body is inherently asymmetrical. In fact, when our brains see something perfectly symmetrical in a drawing, it often triggers a sense of unease and it feels uncanny because you need to learning that symmetry doesn't always help. It's a bit of lesson for an illustrator, and during the live stream some of you were pushing for perfect balance, but I had to step in and stop because that line of thinking, especially when drawing reels, chasing symmetry is the fastest way to kill the soul of your piece. I mean, coming from my background as a former NSFW artist, I can tell you from experience that perfect symmetry actually strips away volume and it flattens the form. And by embracing the asymmetry, you allow the body to occupy a space in a way that feels natural. Even if the final result of this line art look balanced to entrained AI, I promise you it's not symmetrical. The proportions are slightly varied on each side, and that is exactly where the beauty lies. It feels more real. It feels more like a real human because it mimics the organic imperfections of life, and that's the secret advantage of an asymmetrical approach. It creates a weight and a presence that a mirror tool simply can't replicate. Now, looking at the anatomy, the chest is obviously exaggerated because there is a specific reason for that. It's designed to catch the eye and pull in the male audience. As many of you know, I like to rotate my focus every 2 weeks. 1 week is for the boys, and the next is for the Fuyoshi fans. And it's all about maintaining that balance in the channel's growth. By making these bold anatomical choices, I'm leaning into a specific aesthetic that demands attention, and even with the exaggeration, the lack of symmetry keeps the character grounded in a way that feels cohesive rather than artificial. It's about knowing which rules to bend and which ones to break to get the strongest visual impact for a piece. Technically, this line art was a challenge because with a micro bikini, there's nowhere for the anatomy to hide, and every line has to be perfect because the skin is the primary focus, and I spend a lot of time adjusting the curves of the chest and the flow of the hips to ensure they feel dynamic, and it's like a game of millimeters. Shifting a line just a fraction can be affect everything. Maybe could create that the limb looking broken or looking natural, and this series is all about grind toward fame, and that means being precise even when the subject matter seems simple, and it's these subtle anatomical decisions that separate a generic drawing from a professional drawing. Well, we're going to the final of the video, and I'm really happy with how to flow, turn it out. And if you want a character of your own, whether it's focused on delicate anatomy or powerful presence, my commissions are officially open. I bring the same level of technical focus to every client project. You could send me a DM or check the link in my bio to grab your spot. And thanks for hanging out for this episode 5. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.